In previous class, we saw about what are the people-centered design, how we have to solve a problem by keeping a people in end user in the mindset. And today we are going to discuss about the process of design thinking. So we have already understood what is design thinking and human-centered approach that focus on solving the problem, which is very creatively, and we'll go somewhat deeper inside what are the step-by-step process. How do we actually apply design thinking a real-world example? So understanding the core idea. So design thinking always start with one simple principle, that is focus on people. It encourages the design for which the user understand their needs and emotions and also experience. So unlike critical thinking, which breaks idea down analytically, and also design thinking builds idea up creativity. So in this process, there is no judgment. All ideas are welcome. There is no prejudgment, and wherever all creative ideas are welcome. And we encourage wild thinking because crazy ideas often lead to an innovative results. And also we focus wild thinking because it gives a innovative solution and a simpler solution, and the focus is not only for being perfect but also being an experimental and open-minded. So remember, the design thinking is about imagination of a better future and finding a practical way to reach it. Okay. And so here the design is about exploring oneself. Everyone has a methodology as a preferred angle and also even their own basis, but as a rule you follow it. So let us see what are the 5 stages of design thinking. So the 5 steps of design thinking is empathize, define, prototype and testing. Let us see about this in detail. Okay. So what is empathize? So this is the first and foremost important step. So empathy means putting yourself in a user's shoes. So we observe, listen and interact with the real users to understand what are their needs and what challenges do they face and how do they feel about existing product or services. So here we might conduct interviews, observation or surveys. For example, if we are designing a hospital check-in system, so we need spend time for observing patients or nurses, learning where delays or confusion occurs. So designers also share some common values like creativity, teamwork, curiosity and end user focus. So these values may empathize not only just a step but also mindset. So next is the define part. So define is something that we must clearly define the problem clearly, and this stage involves deciding what issues we are trying to solve and agreeing on who is the audience is and prioritizing what the project and identifying what success looks like. So in simple ways we can say that we can reframe the problems in a meaningful challenge. So instead of saying what need to make a hospital check-in faster, we might also say how might the hospital check in stress-free environment. This is a single shift makes our design more human-centered. Next, let us have an activity session. So here just define what are the 5 stages of your design thinking, that is define, ideate, prototype, testing and also empathy, define, ideate, prototype and testing. So next is your ideate part. So now it's a fun part here. This stage all about creativity without limits. So here we are generating many ideas as possible. Encourage all the voices and perspectives and avoid judging and debating the ideas too early, and keep one conversation at a time. So the goal is quantity first, not a quality, because among thousands of ideas, one may be a breakthrough. So tools like mind map, sketching and crazy 8, that means 8 ideas in 8 minutes are used for this ideator to give a proper correct solutions. So next let us see about prototype. So here once ideas has been generated, we bring them into the life through prototypes, that is simple low cost models that represents our idea. So at this stage we combine, expand and refine the ideas and create a quick draft like a paper mock-ups and digital demos and also even physical models. Get feedback from diverse people including the end user, and stay open-minded and don't judge ideas too soon. So prototype is about learning by doing, so turning idea into a something is tangible. So next, let us see what is testing. So testing, as we test our prototype with real users. So here we ask, does the solution actually solve the problems, and what did the user likes or dislikes? How can we take it better? So testing isn't not an end; it is an interaction loop, iteration loop. Or clearly it's feedback loop. We collect the data and improve the designs and test again until the solution truly works. So this continuous feedbacks ensure our final design in an effective and desirable and user approved model. So let us see the key insights of the design thinking process. So the design thinking process is not a linear, it is flexible and also iterative. You might revisit empathy after testing or redefine your problem in the midway. That is the way what makes your design thinking is more powerful, and it grows it with your understanding. So design thinking is not just about finding the quickest answer but the right one. So it is a journey of understanding the people to build solutions that makes their lives better. So we saw about the 5 steps, that is empathize, define, ideate and prototype and testing. Together creative loop for continuous improvement. So the next time if you face any complex problems, don't rush to solve it. Do start by asking that, do I really understand the people I am designing for? That's where the true innovation begins. And I hope you all cleared about this session, and have a great day. Thank you.